All right. Hello, everyone. Just trying out the live streaming thing. I finally set it up, so I thought I'd do this a couple of critiques, see how it goes. All right. This is Navy Graduation RTC Recruit Training Command at Great Lakes. Let this play in the background. At first, the Navy band stationed there plays a nice bit of music, welcoming everybody in, and then there's and they play for quite a while, and then there's some introductions, still playing, and then it looks like everybody gets to watch the video of what's been going on, and then Admiral speaks, and then the recruit percussion section gets to play, which is it's kind of nice. And then we have the percussion section march off, and then in come the flags. So these are, you can see here, if it's not familiar to you, these first few flags are territories. VI, Virgin Islands, Guam is in there, and the other territories that we have. So this is all state and territory flags. So where's that technique in the Marine Corps order, Navy? I'm just, just asking. There's my flag, Arizona. So where would that be? Just wondering. And then that sweeping motion there. But then you can see, and there's flags coming in from both sides, so it's a mirror image, if you will. And then what we have here is essentially the commander for each of the flag formations is armed with a sword. Flags and swords don't go together. Now I get it; they're in a command position. And command has swords. So we're going to skip ahead just a bit here. Oh no! Here they go. Marching forward. Now you can see what's this grip, Navy? Where did that come from? It's not a historical grip for us at all. I say us, U.S. military. I'm not Navy. Never was. But where does that come from? Where is that authorized? And then again, we go back to the side angles. The staffs are not the correct staffs. Finials aren't correct either. So they should have these light ash wood staffs, which are much more sturdy. And then they should not have. It wouldn't be this. It would be the not the spade, but the battle axe. So even a couple of flags dragged on the ground, or deck. Got to remember who I'm addressing here. So what is all this? It's a spectacle. I get it that you want to create a show for the audience and not just have a march in, you're graduated, everybody leave. I get that. I understand. I've been in marching bands. I've been in drum corps. I've judged. I've taught visual and percussion. I understand what you're doing here. I do, honestly. I just don't agree with this at all. This is we can still do. Why are the commanders saluting each other? We can still have an appropriate performance within standards. And now here, now the flags are dipped as each one is mentioned. So the flags are then brought to order. So you can see, though, whoops, oh, not exactly what I wanted to do, but you can see that the flags, let's go back here. There we go. There. You can see that the flags are at least four, they're probably 4 by 6, but at least the 4 foot 4 inch by 5 foot 6. You can see that they're much too large for the staffs because they're all more or less touching the deck. Some barely, some a little bit more. Here, look at this. We've got it. So I'm in the way there. I'll just move me out of the way. You can see that the flag is draped on the ground. How is this appropriate? How does this instill a sense of wonderment and pride in a job well done when you're not even adhering to the standards? You follow Marine Corps Order 5060.20, Navy and Coast Guard. Well, but we're not Marines. We don't follow a Marine Corps order. Yes, you do. You used to follow the Navy Marine Corps 2691 until, I forget now, early 2000s. It's the same thing. It's actually it's the same text. There's some images, at least drawings are the same from one version to the other. You followed that for decades, and still I get Navy personnel telling me that, well, we're not Marines, we don't follow that. Yes you do.
The graduating divisions will hear applause as they enter midway ceremonial drill hall and are announced in the following order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we welcome today's graduating division.
So each division comes through. Now these flags that are being carried here, the square flags, those are, from what I understand, they're award flags. So each division gets to compete for certain awards throughout the time, and they eventually win certain banners, certain flags. So here comes the admiral. I'm assuming that and he receives honors, so he's probably the presiding official. What we have here is a side boy cordon. Side boys are a very traditional thing in the Navy. So it looks like 8. So 8, and then also a piper there. And the piper plays with the right hand and salutes with the left, which is interesting. But the side boys come from, and just because I say boys doesn't mean that there isn't going to be a female there. And you can see there's a female right here. So side boys comes from the hoisting a senior official, usually a high-ranking officer, onto a ship. They didn't have ship-to-ship type of transportation or transition, so they would have the officer ropes, then a pulley, and then the individuals then brought over. So the higher rank of the official, most likely the fatter the guy was. We're talking hundreds of years ago. And so for the lower ranking, high ranking officials, it took maybe 2. And then as the rank increased, so did the individual's girth. I'm from what I've read, and then you needed 4, and then 6, and then finally 8 men back then to hoist this large admiral and then bring him aboard. So that's what that was. That's where side boys comes from. And so then the drill team comes out. Drill team, the percussion section, the flag bearers, everybody there practically is a recruit, and they go through the recruit training, but they also go through some extra training. So here we go with the marching on of the colors. Now, Navy, this is so marching out nice and slow, and then quick, start running, so we can perform our turn, and then march out nice and slow, so we can be ceremonial, apparently. What's interesting is that this color guard is wrong in many ways. Now, the guards are at the outboard shoulder. Great, that's good. The color guard is marching shoulder to shoulder, should be at close interval. The national ensign is topped with an eagle, and the rest of the flags are topped with, it looks like, battle axes. So the spread eagle is authorized from NTP 13B for certain ranks. The battle axe is required for certain ranks. There's other different finials required. So, but they all have to be the same finial. The national ensign has fringe on it. It's not supposed to. The POW flag is in the formation. It's not authorized to be carried in a formation ever. The military does not carry the POW flag in a formation. Period. End of discussion. There's no defending this. The POW is only carried as a personal color for a funeral. That's it. Never any other time. Apparently, some people just cannot understand that. Why is the color bearers, why is the left hand on the socket at the harness, or on the staff at the harness? That's not Navy technique that comes from the Marine Corps order. The mirror present, not appropriate. And that's just exhibition drill right there for the guards. This is bad decision making. The technique is great for marching. Timing is really good. Well done there. And this is all really I have to say about this. Oh, one more thing. The staffs and the finials. The staffs are used so much that they're constantly replaced. From what I'm told, a sailor who graduated recruit training, I think it was 2, maybe 3 years ago, told me that the staffs just get beat up every single day. And I get it. You know, these staffs here, they're fairly expensive. And then these brown staffs with the really crummy middle screw joint, the really thin threads, they're just cheap pieces of junk, honestly. And so they're used much more often. But the techniques for the states and territories, the techniques for the color guard. There's no reason, there's no excuse for all of that. None. Navy, you can do much better than that. Now, I know that I've just thoroughly ticked off an entire service, and I'm not going to apologize. The Navy can do much better, much better. It's disappointing to see such a flaunting, really, of standards. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day.